This program documents actual homicide investigations. Criminal charges are often dropped or reduced, and all suspects shown are presumed innocent unless proven guilty.
That's the suspect right there.
He should blow this thing wide open for you.
The interrogation room can become a pressure cooker when a homicide investigator comes face to face with their suspects.
I can't earn your trust, but Troy. What really happened?
On the first 48 critical minutes,
your alibi is after the fact.
we revisit 3 cases where interrogations heat up and can make or break a case.
You're saying you're the one who shot?
A suspect stonewalls detectives following a deadly shooting.
Be smart.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, you're not. You're being stupid right now.
A homicide investigator makes a last-ditch effort to gain a killer's trust.
Whatever you do now, you're showing your hand, it's balls to the wall.
And
He's going across the parking lot. Yeah, that's him.
a case turns personal when a detective's main suspect is his former student.
You said that I had something to do with this? Yeah, I am. Oh my God.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1:30 a.m. on the north side of town.
911.
Calls pour in to 911.
I just heard somebody shooting at the girl. Someone's been driving around shooting up the neighborhood. Smart officers out there for you.
When police arrive, they find a young man lying by the side of the road, dead.
What's his name?
It's Brandon Marr.
21-year-old Brandon Marr worked for his father's tree service company. He leaves behind a young daughter, his parents, and 7 siblings.
It looks like he ran.
Those are barrel casings.
Detectives find several .223 assault rifle casings near Brandon's body.
Did you talk to the friend?
A friend of Brandon's was waiting at the scene.
I want to have you step out for a second. All right?
Okay.
What happened?
All I seen was nothing but gunfire behind the trees, and I heard probably 20 to 30 shots. And they shot at them.
Who is they?
The people that stay in that first house right here.
What do they look like?
Hispanic male, one is about your build. and
Big
they
guy?
stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He might be 45.
We're going to take you downtown. I want to get a great statement out of you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Sergeant Dave Walker will stake out the suspect's house in case someone returns.
I'm trying to see if we got any hits of anybody that match the description of these suspects. Fernando Ibarra. He was listed at that address back in July.
Fernando Ibarra is 21 years old.
You got mail in the back.
Somebody arrived at the house. The younger male, a guy by the name of Fernando Ibarra? Okay. All right. Tell me your knowledge about what problems Brandon has been having with the people in this house.
Problem that I would say is that they're trying to see who is tougher. Just telling me, don't worry about none of this gang no more. You need to start thinking about your baby more.
Tell me what kind of cars are parked there.
4-door Jeep. It's like a burnt orange.
Okay. At what time did you hook up with Brandon?
About 8 o'clock. Drove by the house.
The orange Jeep was there at that point?
Yes.
He says when he stopped at the corner in front of the suspect's house, he heard an unexpected sound.
We heard this click, click. Then we heard at least 2 or 3 shots hit Brandon's car. Right
Then, they drove back to Brandon's house.
Guy was out in the street, shooting up the street at Brandon's house. That's when He grabbed his gun. He fired maybe 6, 7 shots down the street at them. Got to my house, went in there. He called his mom.
Brandon wanted to make sure his mother, who was home during the earlier shootout, safe.
Once he found out everything was okay, then he was like, just in case anything happened, he got to get back to his house. You look this way and all you seen was fire. I ran this way, saw Brandon right here, trying to wake him up. Brandon, get up, get up. Nothing.
Is there anybody here who looks like him?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, get you out of here, okay?
Sound good to me?
All right, appreciate you. All right, we're just gonna go in there and talk to this guy. And
I'll just sit there and I'll intimidate him.
I am Detective Kennedy. This is Detective Ritter, and we are working on a murder case.
So we don't do nothing, and I'll come over here, you know.
You know a kid by the name of Brandon Marr? That's who's dead.
Huh?
That's who's dead, okay? Earlier this evening, were you at home?
I left a little bit, and then I go back home.
What time did you leave?
Like 10 o'clock.
Okay, what kind of car do you got?
It's a Jeep.
Was Fernando home the whole time?
Yeah, he was home.
When you left at 10 p.m., where did you go?
Go dance. I was doing something.
Oh, you were going to go dance?
Yeah.
You dance wearing this?
I don't mind. It's like
I
it's like a bar. It's like a bar, you know.
Okay.
And then I come back. He won't go into Dennis. Then we come back, and then you guys come get me over here.
Well, let's back up. I guess I'm a little confused. When you left your house at 10 p.m., like you said, were you driving the Jeep?
Yeah, I was driving the Jeep.
Okay. Well, here's the problem I got. Person I talked to, they said, while all this is going on, the Jeep is there. Here's the thing you don't want to do. The least person in this thing, you want to protect is Fernando. And you don't want to tell lies to me and get yourself involved in this.
I don't know nothing about he did, you know. You have to talk to my lawyer or something, you know. I talk to Fernando's team.
All right.
In this particular case, the suspect said I was out dancing, but your clothing or your attire does not necessarily meet that of a person that's out on the town dancing. It doesn't necessarily make them a suspect, but it certainly makes them a person of interest. And when an investigator goes into an interrogation room, well, you have to take the whole picture into account. I'm looking to see are you sweating? What are you doing with your hands? What are you doing with your feet? I'm looking at your entire body, and I'm trying to determine, am I making you nervous? So you can't just go on what a suspect says or does not say. You depend on other things to help you build your case.
We found a shotgun, a couple handguns, a 380 and a 9mm, a bunch of ammo. It was 223 rounds, which is going to match the murder scene and what's out front.
Hey, Dave.
We got 223 rounds that are the same brand.
No rifle to go with it, though?
Correct.
All right, Fernando.
How you doing?
Let's go back to this evening. Where were you at this evening?
At my home. I watched some Supernatural.
He says he and the other suspect hanging out together.
How late did you watch Supernatural till?
Till like 2, then we left to Denny's. I drink a strawberry lemonade. One of my favorite drinks.
Okay. You know, you probably wonder what this is all about. I'm working on murder. Murder happened just right around the corner.
Did it?
Yeah. We did a search warrant on your house. You got any guns in there?
No.
Any other kind of ammo you got in the house? 223 rounds. Fits in a AR-15 assault rifle. If I found some of those in your bedroom, and there's some at the crime scene where the guy's dead, and there's some more of those exact same type in front of your house, how would you explain it?
Did you find that weapon? I don't know whose it is.
Listen to me. I'm going to figure it out, Fernando. It's going to come together. And you don't want to be holding a short stick whenever I do figure it out.
Okay.
Be smart.
Yes, sir. I'm being smart.
No, you're not. You're being stupid right now.
No, I was in my house till 2.
Your alibi is after the fact.
Okay.
And you're not listening to him. Throwing everything away.
I'm not throwing nothing away, sir. I didn't even do nothing.
You threw it away. These guys are stupid. We know who our players are. I just don't know that we have enough to arrest them.
Detective Ritter looks up the older suspect.
Dude, I know this guy from somewhere. Dude, we've talked to him before.
He finds a report that lists the older suspect in an unrelated stolen weapons case.
We're going to lie to him and say he gave him up.
John, we just found the stolen gun report.
Yeah, do that too.
I like cases with multiple suspects because I've always tried to play them against each other. When you have multiple suspects and you put them in two opposite rooms, they have to sit there and wonder what the other one is saying. It's a risky strategy if you don't have facts to back it up. You better know something factually that happened at that scene that only the two of them knows. That basically says, how would I know this if he didn't tell me?
I wonder if I told you that all those guns were stolen.
I didn't even know that.
Well, you got some of them in your room. That's the problem. And then he's saying you're the one who shot. He said you did.
I didn't do it. I didn't have nothing.
Well, then somebody better start telling me the truth. Was this self-defense?
Yes, sir.
Were they starting the beef, or did you start the beef?
They started. He was burning tires and just driving all types of crazy. Then finally pulls up to the house. Reverse him, back him up, reverse him.
Were they making threats?
He took here and started hearing bullet holes to the house.
Then what happened then?
He started firing back.
He says that the other man was shooting at the victim's car.
What gun did you have out there?
I had my 9 shooting at him too.
So, that's the first time they came by. Okay? But then he tells me about the time that the kid's walking up the street, not in a car. What happened then?
That's on him. He's seen them, I guess.
He says they were driving in the neighborhood and spotted Brandon walking.
And he gets out the car. He started shooting. I put my head down.
He claims he didn't see the other suspect shooting.
And what's he do after he fires the gun?
So he gets back in, he said, let's go.
Where'd you guys go?
To Denny's.
What'd you do with the gun?
I didn't see no rifle.
Well, he says you did because he said you had the gun.
He had it.
Okay. I guess that's where we'll leave it then. All right, we'll be back with you, okay? We kind of bluffed him, and Fernando took the bait and put both at the homicide scene. It sounds like that Brandon and our suspects had some sort of quarrel, which resulted in Brandon's death. Sad because he's a young father, and now the daughter's going to grow up without a father in her life. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Duncan. Fernando Ibarra took responsibility for the shooting death of Brandon Marr. And the DA's office didn't feel that they had enough adequate evidence to go ahead and follow up charges on the second individual, so all charges on him were dismissed.
Brandon was my baby brother. He was also my best friend. Even though he was younger than me, he was my hero.
He always wanted a baby, and she's going to have to grow up not knowing who he was. Well, I'm just glad that he left a part of him behind in her.
10 things. I got a dead body here. A man.
Okay, what's the address?
Southwest 9th Avenue. This never happened to us before here.
Are we ready?
Ready, Freddy.
Alrighty.
Michael Cummings.
42-year-old Michael Cummings lived alone in the apartment. He came to Miami from a small town in West Virginia 3 years ago.
There's his keys. How did they lock that door?
Michael's apartment door was locked when his body was found.
When you close the door to lock it, you have to lock it with the key.
Correct.
Michael appears to have been suffocated after being bound.
Nice. It's a real whodunit. It's a note that was slipped underneath the door. Hi, Michael. I came looking for you. I want to talk to you, Willie. And leaves a phone number.
That's very good, Willie. Thank you.
That's promising.
Michael was one of my employees, been with me for about 3 years.
Willie, it turns out, is Michael's boss at a nearby Burger King.
When was the last time you physically saw Michael?
Last week, Wednesday. Ever since he's been missing.
Have you heard about what's happened to Michael?
No.
Okay. He's dead. Nobody's told you anything about him?
No.
Okay.
According to Willie, Michael was once homeless, but pulled his life together enough to get a job and his own apartment. Willie also gives them a crucial lead.
He was involved with a guy by the name of Clay.
Michael had a lover, a homeless man named Clay.
Can you describe Clay to me, please?
An Anglo, about 11, medium build, wears hat all the time.
He says that Michael was involved with an individual who is homeless by the name of Clay. With only a first name, and this guy being homeless, he's going to be virtually impossible to find.
My goal at this point is not even to find Clay. I just want to identify Clay.
They find a woman who knew the victim.
So Michael was homeless?
He was out here on the street as long as I was.
The woman also knows Clay.
Michael give him sandwiches and stuff like that. I want my food now. He's a good man.
She reveals Michael was in love with Clay and gave him anything he wanted, even keys to his apartment.
All you would have to do is ask him. He would give it to you. That's the way Michael worked. That was my friend.
We're going to do our damnedest to find out who did this to him.
Let's go and see. Get his results here now. Cool. Yeah, so we got a hit, man. The subject name is Clayton Brian Lovell.
Across the room, Detective Leo Tapanez pulls up the suspect's photo.
Oh, that's definitely him.
Major offense, burglary.
Yeah. He's an accomplice. That's his first name, Edward Malachowski. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Morin and Detective Olga Rome pull up information on Eddie Malachowski. a 38-year-old homeless man.
Walks with a limp, sometimes clean-shaven, also known to have a full beard.
That's Eddie?
That's Eddie. This guy got killed, and he has two friends that hang out in the neighborhood. One is Clay, and the other one is Eddie. The Eddie I'm looking for is a white man with a little ponytail sometimes, and he limps. I can tell right now, this is not going to be easy. Hello?
Detective Mayrie Morin gets a call from the West Palm Beach Sheriff's Department.
Thank you so much.
They have found Clay.
Okay, you ready?
Even though the team has Clay's fingerprint from the scene, it's not enough to charge him. They need Clay to talk.
So you've been in West Palm Beach 5 days, you got here with a friend. What's the guy's name that you're here with? What about if I had the Burger King, Michael? What kind of relationship did you have with him?
Fantasy every 2 or 3 days.
Did he ever invite you to his house?
Yeah, me and Abby stayed over there for a couple of nights.
Did either one of you have a key?
I've never had keys to an apartment. Never.
What's this all? I mean, I ain't stupid.
Clay seems to be familiar with how homicide detectives conduct interrogations.
My dad, he was a homicide investigator.
Really? Goodness. I'll tell you what's going on, sweetie. Mike was found dead in his apartment. Would you know anything about that?
I don't know shit about that. Plain
You can see him be smart, though.
Oh, he ain't stupid. He. I think it's enough for him running the show.
Be prepared for this. We're gonna go in there. He says, we got a lot more info, not only from Eddie, but from some people that, we hadn't revealed. Now, if we hit him and he doesn't react, he's walking.
Whatever you do now, you're showing your hand, and it's balls to the wall.
I've had cases where we have to have this confession at this particular time. If you let him go now, you're going to lose a lot of traction in this case. Most detectives live for that moment, that make or break moment. We love it. I wanted to be the person in the room. I lived for it. It's like being in a football game. This is your last chance to score to win the game. But just like we live for it, you also understand that the feeling of not being able to get that is like missing the last shot of a game. And if you step up and say, I want to be the person that's in that interview room, I want to be the person that's trying to get this confession, you got to be able to deal with what happens if you don't.
Right now, we're going to pretend Eddie's in the next room giving us all this information. Now, unfortunately, Eddie seems to think that you and Mike had something going.
I don't even have nothing to do with none of this. If this dude's dead, I don't know nothing about this
dead. And if you want to help yourself, tell us now, honey, because Eddie's trying to help himself.
Morin and Shalacy work on Clay for hours.
How does this guy have all these details that we already have and you don't?
I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you.
Which phone? Have you ever used this phone?
Clay doesn't budge.
Just, I'll be back.
Without a confession, they will have to let Clay go.
This is it. I've got to use every trick that I've learned in my time here at Homicide to get Clay to confess. He's got to trust me enough to tell me what happened.
I can't earn your trust. I'm trying. So I'm just gonna lay it out there. You know that Michael, he was tied up. But the way it was done, we know there was no force. And we know there was no struggle. It was just a game.
trust and rapport in the interrogation room is key. You want to make them feel like you can trust me and tell me anything. I'm not going to twist your words. I'm not going to use them against you. So it puts them at ease. But I used to have a thing that I used to tell suspects all the time. I just need to know if you made a mistake or you're a cold-blooded killer. Most suspects that are in that room, even though they give you a confession, they don't want you to look at them in a negative light. They want to leave there feeling like you see me as being a good person that did something bad versus this horrible monster of a person that this crime dictates that I am.
All right.
Detectives still need to talk to Eddie. Back in Miami, they get a break when he learns they're looking for him and voluntarily comes in for questioning.
Hospitality suite.
That's what I was asking him.
And he couldn't tell you because I wasn't there. He was found dead at his appointment. And Lovo has a lot to say about it. How many times would you say you slept over the house, Mike's?
4, maybe 5.
Did you have the keys to this place?
No.
Did you ever have the keys to this place?
Never touched it.
He is adamant that he was not there on the day of that murder. When I really went in for the kill, telling him about how I had pictures of him in the victim's apartment on the day of the homicide, he didn't back down at all. Describe to me the relationship between Mike and Clayton.
Clayton was kind of hustling him, tricking him out of money. Take the money and
he
run.
would take the money and run. And
Something else that he told me that he just came out of nowhere and started telling me this shit.
Eddie says Clay was joking about what happened on the night of Michael's murder.
The first story he gave me was I gave him some Xanax and some gin and he passed out.
Clay intended to rob the victim when something went wrong.
He wasn't falling asleep fast enough. Clayton was getting aggravated. He wanted to get the money and get out of there. And he talked Mike into letting Clayton tie him up. Then he started struggling and making noise. And then he told me that he grabbed his throat and he held his hand on his throat for 20 minutes. I said, man, come on. And it had my head all messed up. I didn't know what to think.
Clayton told him he left the victim tied up and put a pillow over his head and walked out the door. Cold-blooded, calculating killer.
There's a lot of emotions going through my head right now. Happy, exhausted. I'm really glad to put closure to this case.
Police, fire, medical. Police, the man been shot 3 times. He's not responsive.
This guy's got at least 3 in him. First responders find the man clinging to life.
We're going to the hospital.
Doctors work to save him, but he doesn't survive.
So where did this happen? He's on the ground there. There is a round underneath the vehicle.
20 feet from where the victim was found.
It looks like 4 different shell casings.
The team recovers 4 .380 shell casings.
So we've got a number of different businesses that are located in the vicinity.
We're just going to walk through this like for video.
While Detective Max Ryden searches for surveillance video.
I'm going to head downtown.
Did you see the photos of the victim? First responders sent photos of the unidentified victim from the hospital.
That's a big-ass cross and that's on his neck.
I'm searching through our website just to see if anything pops up for tattoos. This guy right here. That's the cross right there. Mac E. Long.
38-year-old Mac Long was born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He leaves behind several brothers and sisters. and a 4-year-old daughter.
Saw that there's 4 men in the complex. The victim gets chased by the suspect where the murder occurred. And I showed the video to the apartment manager, and they didn't identify the victim or the suspect. It didn't identify one of the other men in the video.
The manager ID'd the man as a resident of the complex.
This guy knows who your suspect and victim are. You just have to get him to play ball.
Sergeant Schilling pulls up video from a convenience store across the street from the crime scene.
I think that's your victim right there.
Yeah, looks really good.
20 minutes before his death, Mac and several other men were hanging out at the store.
That's the suspect right there.
We're looking for that guy that lives in the complex.
He should blow this thing wide open for you.
An hour later, Fugitive Warrants finds the witness at his apartment.
All right. We'll start off with earlier in the complex.
I walked to the store.
Okay, we talking about the R&R right next?
Yeah. And then somebody pushed up, like, well, you need something to drink? So I bought me a Black Mary. And he had bought me a cheap.
The guy that ended up getting into it with the victim?
Yeah.
White shows him a photo of the suspect from the convenience store video.
That's the dude. He bought us all something to drink, man. You'll be able to get him because the man swiped his food stamp card when he bought me the tea.
Is this your first time ever running into this dude?
Yeah. I don't even know that guy.
So the guy that shot the old boy, what was those two beefing about?
The dude that ended up passing, he asked him for a light, and dude gave him a lighter. He said, man, give my lighter back. He said, man, I'm finna give you a lighter back. And he liked his cigarette. He was like, man, hurry the up. He was like, hey, man, chill out, don't be talking to me like that.
And that was it?
And then he threw something at him or whatever, and then the dude ended up chasing him around to the front. I just heard some gunshots.
He says he didn't see the shooting.
I appreciate you helping us. All right. I'm going to get you right out of here. All right. I'm feeling really good about this.
So if he uses EVT, we got a store in a location.
What's the card look like?
Schilling pulls up the cameras that cover the store's register.
Looks like a EVT card.
Perfect.
Hours since Mac was killed.
Homicide White.
Crime intelligence analyst Margot Hain Bell tracks the card number back to a name.
Okay. All right then. Bye-bye. Stanley Dandridge.
29-year-old Stanley Dandridge has prior convictions for burglary and robbery with a firearm.
I first met Stanley Dandridge when I was teaching as a school resource officer at Cleveland Middle School. And so Stanley, he was 13 or 14 years old and super troubled. I felt bad for the kid. And we got him through that. Stanley's just one of those few people that I kind of keep tabs on and I keep checking on him. I loved my kids that I taught.
I've had a lot of cases, believe it or not, where I've actually known the suspect. It's painful, very hurtful. There's no winning from any aspect in those cases. The thing that people fail to realize about detectives is that we've established a lot of relationships on the street before we make it to the detective rank. But sometimes just knowing somebody is enough. If you all are both not on the same sheet of music, it can backfire on you. You have to be able to identify either my relationship with this person is either going to harm the case or it's going to help the case.
Hey, buddy. Need to look at your video, please.
White reviews the video.
That's going to be Stanley.
And texts Ride in a photo of Stanley inside the store.
Yeah, that's him. Suspect just walked by. This is where we're sitting up here.
Yeah, that's him. He's going across the parking lot over there.
Stanley, what's up, buddy? It's been a long time.
You ain't seen me in 10 years.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
It's been a while.
Why are you pulling me over for, man?
Because we're going to chop it up a little bit. We're going to talk. Let's go. We did recover the EBT card that he had on his person. That's big time. My man. Now, how far back do we go?
7th grade.
I kind of liked you back then, actually, and nothing leads me to believe that I wouldn't like you here today. I've been a cop for almost 24 years, and out of the 24 years, you are probably one of a handful of names that when I see your name, I'm like, oh, I know Stanley. And I'm hoping that you might be able to shed some light for me about a situation that happened yesterday. Okay?
Yesterday I was chilling with my brother's side.
Does he live in an apartment somewhere?
Yeah. It's over where they fix cars at.
Oh, the tire place.
Yeah.
There was an incident that occurred yesterday over at those apartments.
I heard about that too. Somebody got killed over there.
That's true. Correct. Did you go to any stores yesterday?
Yeah.
How do you pay for things? Do you have a card?
A card, yeah.
Is that a EBT kind of card?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever loaned that out to anybody?
Nah, why would I do that for?
Great question. You wouldn't. So yesterday, did you use it at the R&R food store?
Yeah.
That's you in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's you. Great. That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys, your group goes over to this apartment. So this is you over here at the apartment.
No, it's not me. I was...
No, that's you. It's the same person in this video.
So you basically, you trying to basically say that I had something to do with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Oh my God. Man, get my lawyer on the phone.
Okay.
Man, don't try to say I had something to do with this, man. Please don't.
Don't be mad. It's nothing personal, Stanley. I'll give your lawyer a shout, okay? All right. Sit tight, okay? He actually admitted to being at the store, making the purchases with his EBT card. He's never loaned it out to anybody else. Well, I think he's good probable cause-wise, personally.
I think so, too.
Yes.
Well...
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. I've had a really day. I mean, I've known this kid since he was a pretty small young man. I've watched him grow up. It doesn't give me great pleasure to know that this is the choice that he made in his life. I think because Mac threw something at him, he let his emotions get the best of him, and he took matters into his own hands. Conceivably, I mean, he could have just ruined the rest of his life because of that, and that's gone. That's the last days of his freedom was today. It's going to be one of those cases that I'm certainly going to remember. There's no winners here. I'm sad for the family of Mac Long, and we hope this arrest is going to bring just a little bit of peace to the family.
When you have a kid that you've kept in contact with and you're hoping for all the best for him, and all of a sudden you see them in a homicide setting, it's heartbreaking. You're getting ready to send this kid to prison. It's a difficult situation, but we have an obligation to put everything that we have into every case, regardless of the players involved.
9 months after Mac's killing.
He took my brother's life.
And for what?
For nothing.
His family continues to mourn.
I wish that you could be here with her.